Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Troy West from allplayswin.com. Troy West has had a great record at his site in the NFL this year, and he's got a winning record in our videos. He did that last year as well, and the year before that. And right now he's going to cover San Francisco and the New York Giants. Troy West, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate it. You know, another outstanding weekend last week, Pete. I want people to come take a look at the website, allplayswin.com. Such a small sample size of what we're doing here on the SBR videos. But, hey, these are two NFL games that I really, really like. They will be on my card this weekend. I think we got a couple winners for you, Pete. Knocked out another top play with you guys last week with the Florida Gators. I think we're giving you two this week. Going to be an outstanding week, Pete. I really feel it.
All right. Well, thanks for all your free winners with us, long-term with us, Troy West. The first game we covered, you said you like KC a lot. I agreed with that. This one, though, I think there's some dissension amongst the professional handicappers that I talk with. The Giants right now are 4-point home dog. Total is 43.5 or 44. And, you know, the Giants got blown out again. Their second straight blowout since their bye. But they were playing Seattle pretty tough at home until, in Seattle until Seattle pulled away in the fourth quarter. The Giants have now lost 4 in a row against the spread. The Niners, though, they've been a little bit overvalued this year as well. They did manage to get the win at New Orleans last week, but turnovers had a lot to do with that. And, just 4 points on the road. I know the Niners are a good road team under Jim Harbaugh in general, but, this game is reminding me a little bit of the Jets-Pittsburgh game last week. Not quite as stark, but, the Giants, as much as they suck, getting 4 points at home, this game could go down to the wire, and I could see, it being decided by a field goal either way. What do you like here, Troy?
Yeah, I'm in disagreement with you here, Pete. I think this Giants team is atrocious. If you look at some of the quotes from some of these players, this team's basically thrown in the towel on their season. They've had several guys, including captains on the defense, just say this is a team that's walking dead, and that's what it looks like. If you watch that game against the Seattle Seahawks, giving up over 300 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. I mean, this team is atrocious, Pete. They've been atrocious the last 2 weeks. They completely gave up in the game against Seattle in the second half. They looked awful against the Colts at home on Monday Night Football. This team is just having a tough time finding a pulse. Meanwhile, you get a team with San Francisco coming off a great win against the Saints, a game in which they must have. They got it. They're getting guys back. This is a team that I think is going to make a playoff push. The Giants are done. They got nothing to play for. I expect Kaepernick to have a great game, not only throwing against this young Giants secondary, but I think he's going to be able to run all over him, much like Russell Wilson did. I expect a big game from Frank Gore. Would just be shocked, Pete, to come talk to you next week, and the Giants have covered and won that football game. Again, this is a team that's having a tough time finding a pulse. I got to go with the team that's hot, got some momentum coming off a big win, and go against the team that's lost 4 straight, and 2 straight blowouts at Seattle and at home against the Colts. I got to go with the 49ers here. They'll be ready to go.
All right, but you basically could have said the same thing about the Jets-Pittsburgh game last week. Talk about, how awful the Jets are. They're done, blah, 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 blah. Very small home underdog, and Pittsburgh, had looked great. A flawed team earlier in the year, but looked great before that game. And then, the Jets wound up being the sharp side that week. Clearly, the public was all over Pittsburgh, and the Jets wound up getting the outright win. And this kind of is looking like a similar situation, or no?
It does look a little bit similar, Pete. I do think the Jets have somewhat of a defense to speak of. This is a team that doesn't start 4 guys in their secondary that were signed off of waivers a couple weeks ago. That's what the Giants are bringing to the field on Sunday. The Jets do have some respectable players on that defense. They even have some respectable players on that offense. I think the Jets, we were wrong on that side. I just thought Pittsburgh would come out with a little bit more firepower. They didn't. It does look similar, Pete, but I do think that Jet team had a lot more going for them, and for whatever reason, this Giant team just seemed to have quit. I'm not sure the Jets did, but we'll see. We'll see. If it happens twice in a row, shame on me, absolutely. But I just don't see it happening twice in a row.
All right, Troy West, like in San Francisco, currently -4. We'll see where this line moves and if any sharp action comes in on this game either way. Thanks so much, Troy. Talk to you again next week.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.